Hi, I'm Dave Epstein. This is Growing Wisdom, and we're kind of sitting in the set today of Growing Wisdom. Now, of course, it's the backyard. The reason why we thought we'd do this video was to give you an idea of what the yard really looks like in the middle of summer. And hopefully from this, you can sort of think, hey, I'd like to put that plant in my garden because I'd like to have that. I'll walk you around the yard, give you a feeling for how people come into the yard, some of the things I really like, maybe some things that I'm not so thrilled with, some things we're going to change, and hopefully you get a couple of ideas from this particular video for your own yard. For the purposes of kind of moving through, we're not going to spend a lot of time on the exact cultivar of a particular plant, but I'll give you the general name of it, and from there you can kind of do your own research and put it in your yard. So let's get started. So folks pull into the driveway. They can even park in what's stamped asphalt, believe it or not. It looks like brick, but it's not. And this is what they see. So we've got some great things blooming right now. The echinacea is coming into bloom. The bee balm looks fantastic. That's a raspberry one. We've got agastache going right there. The roses, of course, still going strong. And you have a little bleeding heart here that's been going for just a very long time. That looks fantastic. And then folks would, get out of their car and walk into the backyard. And what we've done is we've put a path here. And I've done some pea stone along the path to get them into the backyard. So here's something interesting. It's not even in flower. It's a Mackinaw rhododendron, and the new growth really looks neat. It's got this great what's called tomentum on the top, giving it that cinnamony look to the leaves. Kind of interesting, followed by, we've got a little bit of ligularia blooming here. That's the yellowy orange color. More daylilies on the right side going into the back. There are some azaleas that bloom in the summer. We've put two of them here. This one's still in bloom. Nice little scent to it. You can see the wonderful pink color, so that's nice. So we've got the great annual plant with the white foliage and then some petunias around it. I don't do a lot with annuals just because it's just a lot of work, but annuals are great because it's color throughout the entire season. Let's go through the arbor here. One of the things I want folks to feel when they enter the yard is really a sense of peace. So you come back here, you've got the water feature, and then notice there's a lot of things in bloom. We've got some hydrangeas, this great blue color here. The purple is actually the flower of some of the hosta, and I like the hosta flowers. Some folks don't. I like them in mass. I like the way they look. It gives me some color. More daylilies, and look at this wonderful daylily with the maroon going right deep into that yellow throat there and the sort of peach color on the outside. The liatris now just coming into bloom. It blooms from the top down, so this will continue to open up and give us some color. And then we've got more of the Asiatic lilies here giving us some more color. And then if you sort of look into the distance, you can see splashes of color throughout the garden. There's a little bit of white there. That's a native azalea that's in bloom now, has a great scent to it. Some of the mullein has a little bit of yellow. That's blooming right now. The astilbes are in full bloom. We've also got some coreopsis over here with a brilliant yellow. That's blooming really nicely at the current time. So as folks enter this part of the yard, they might see the oleanders up there. That's a tropical plant, but it is in bloom, and it's going to bloom right until we get some frost. That's that nice, real deep pink color. So it's not just looking ahead. You need to look down a little bit in this garden. Notice there's some thyme, and this is in bloom right now, which is real nice. It gives it that nice purple carpet color, and this will continue to bloom almost until frost. So the phlox are certainly in bloom, and you can see a lot of buds here. So this is going to bloom for several weeks. And almost ready to come into bloom is one of these great Asiatic lilies, and you can see how big the buds are. So give that another few days, as much as a week, and these will be in full bloom. So on this side of the house, we've got the bee balm. We've also got this little bit of a daisy blooming in the middle there, and then there's another pink bee balm. So plenty of color on this side, and this also attracts a lot of hummingbirds, which I like. A lot of flowers blooming, a lot of different textures, a lot of different heights. That's going to make your garden look fantastic for 12 months a year. Come back every week for all of our videos here at Growing Wisdom.